Today, the 30th of May, 2020. And it's a Saturday. On Saturdays, we can learn a table the things them we pass through Sierra Network during the week. And we can able to give summary. And yourself can get opportunity where yourself can call out the program and talk on anything within your mind. Make we go straight into the COVID-19 status update. But say on Saturdays, we can look for compare to the last Saturday we've been there. And now we want to do right now. Last Saturday, na be the 23rd of May 2020. Cumulative confirmed case na Sierra Leone, that 10 day, last Saturday, na be 621. 621 cumulative confirmed cases na Sierra Leone. That na be last Saturday. Today, this Saturday, when at the 30th, we get 852. 852 cumulative confirmed case. So in 1 week, from last Saturday to this Saturday, we get 231 new cases. 231 new cases. But some man go and say, no, because what will happen, the one that will be come out to Kuwait, and then become with that number they make we reach here. So if we exclude the 67 confirmed cases there from Kuwait, let's say we exclude them if they're not being come, we get 164 confirmed cases from last Saturday to this Saturday. But when we add the 67 from Kuwait, we get 231 confirmed cases in just 1 week. Make that sink small. Again, because you go say the number, well, we'll pull the 67. If we pull the 67, it go left 164 in 1 week inside Salone. Okay? Because I know say Boguman go and say, no, not for constant one and day. Well, it ain't our number. Make we count to total number of deaths. Last week, we began 39. Last week, we began 39. This week, we get 46. 46. So 39, 46, we get 7 people will lost their life inside 1 week from the last day we'll be there. We lost their life to COVID-19. The one that we actively there na isolation center. Last week na be 341, and this week na 391. But however, we no go take their numbers then they, because waiting do people then they we can beat COVID-19 na Salone. Last week, the one them we recover, we been get 241. Now we began last week. This week, 415. Make a go over that day again. Last week, the recoveries now be 241. This week, now 415. That one they give you 174. 174 people we beat COVID-19 na Salone. 174. So if we want to come against the one them we get the virus, if we pull Kuwait, maybe if we be 164. However, we go for mixed Kuwait, it's in Sierra Leone already, so now 231. So still, the infected numbers still outweigh the one them we come out. But I think it's a good thing anyway. Number of people in quarantine last Saturday na be 2,143. This Saturday na 2,183. The one that we don't beat The quarantine system will come out, no problem. Now 3,196 last Saturday, and this Saturday, now 3,830. Yes, 3,830. I hope say that one day we can look for compare from last Saturday to the Saturday where we did now. So that in 1 week, that one day go to help we make we see how the numbers them they go. So make I just go through how the things them happen na Salone and how we be capture them na Sierra network. But na be on a Sunday. We start now from the Sunday. The Sunday, then we get this whole issue where na be 100 new confirmed case. I believe if you don't follow Sierra network, you go know how then they come about when the people in way come out Kuwait, come Salone, and then be test positive. We get 100 new case, we get 1 new death, nobody not be recover on Sunday. We pass so. We be also join arrive on Sunday, and if you be there with we, you go know it in them be discussed. The spokesperson for NACOVAC, when Solomon Jamiu, it be make clear why we get 100 positive case na Salone that Sunday day, because people let me they get issue with that. Okay, you see the picture now. If you will they watch now na Facebook, and maybe you too now where they watch after na YouTube, you see a photo of President Julius Maada Bio and the boss of IMF, because this one caused really controversy now we page with where people, everybody they comment. This now waiting the boss of IMF say. He said he get an excellent conversation with President Bio. He said then discuss how IMF can fully support Sierra Leone through the pandemic. He said we stand with the government for protect the economy and people's health and well-being. Now, IMF boss tweet. It not be the viral. I can attest to that. Anybody who is see put now, nothing after Sierra network be don't upload them where it go viral. Then the president of Sierra Leone self replied to the tweet. He said, great conversation, great discussion with IMF boss. He said, be assured that my government in firm commitment for ensure the support of IMF and then go use them for strengthening the health sector na Salone. With anything where government, where IMF give them, then go use them for strengthening the health sector na Salone. That time waiting the president being reply back to the tweet where the IMF boss tweet. Like I said, 113 comments now in that post they get. Plenty of people say, and because we make IMF party, now make Salone the go before. Now that tweet today. And the posting, go make you go read all waiting people invent today. We go count out to Monday. Now so will be end. Now one they go count to Monday. Monday will be register 14 new case, 2 new death, and 52 new recoveries. Yes, 52 new recoveries. We'll be asked a question because Monday now be the 25th of May. We ask a question, say, the 25th of May, 1997. What do you sabi but that date day? What do you sabi? You yourself will listen now. What do you sabi about that date day? Because people we comment day, not been boku. However, a few people remember that date day. Boku people don't remember. What thing be happen that day? You yourself right now, you remember? You will listen. If you remember any day on Facebook, comment, make we see if you remember what thing happened the 25th of May, 1997. That same Monday day, because we'll be getting 52 people away beat coronavirus, the EOC be do a live coronavirus recovery discharge, where then discharge 40 people from Hastings, the Joy Treatment Center. If you be the follow Sierra network, yourself know so you be in CM. Make sure say if on Facebook, click the like and click the follow button. So whenever we come live, you go get notification. Even on YouTube, make sure say you click the subscribe button. So whenever we upload video, you go be the first for CM. And what thing we be doing here on Monday? We be talk about the test where we people them, we come out Kuwait, then test negative. Na Kuwait, but we didn't cancel alone, then test positive. And we will be there now. We know how that discussion they go. And the one that will be there now, Facebook, the no side and be carry the discussion na the comment section. On Tuesday, we will get 19 new cases, 2 new deaths, and 4 new recoveries. 4 new recoveries. That same Tuesday, there will be suicide, Paolo Conte, and 2 other people be go na the High Court of Sierra Leone. We suicide Honorable Dr. Kande Koleyum Kela. He be call on President Bio, say make he be a political Samaritan. That one they not be go well with people people they not be glad for that. Certain people say Honorable Kande Yumkela they try to tell President Bio say make it tamper with the justice system in the country because the people where they say then they face trial for waiting and do why the president for put months day. Because even they call on President Bio for be a political Samaritan. Go read the piece, you go see what he said. We be share an article where Aruna Touye of AYV being right. He say, na the bitter fact, he say in the column President Bio, make President Bio ask questions. Because this fight against COVID-19, na salon, not look the go proper one. However, we get George Kamara, where we can comment on that post, they say, to him, he feels say the post look vague because the Aruna supposed for pinpoint. If I bring examples, enough for just left and so say make the president ask questions and without pointing out. United States Embassy be loan Sierra Leone vital logistical equipment. I think I'll be talk small bottom naya that particular day. And some of the equipment here we United States Embassy lent salon and ogio na lent salon. They lent salon because they want make salon build one treatment center. One treatment center. This treatment center, me go one thing can say, now like the United States, then you way a manner way treatment center for day. They want look showy until we know they look get and correct. Maybe the only side will get and correct at 34. But apart from 34, any side again with treatment center day, maybe no one look correct. I not say no look correct too, I say in no one look correct. So America embassy say make them show in a way and manner where they go make like a for say then the lentway for treatment center. You know it's in the lentway? 5 support vehicles, 4 ambulance, 1 water bowser, 2 generator, 53 tents, and then tents and they come with cots and beddings them. We for make the treatment center correct. But the young treatment center now for mildly symptomatic patients them. They're not give. I learned to. Because sometimes they say, what they can give in space of, before the thing they don't know, you can ask back, what they think they will be give. We're not able for make we show waiting and give. You say don't spoil waiting, but this one I learned you go take care of them. But I just hope say the people who they use them thing and they not saying I learned to. Then they not take kind of man I say they just make like say they learn to no more. I get and give it. We can able sometimes they not go take them back. Then we manhandle, we mismanage the thing there. You go find where the length will return them back fine, do ya? SCC be hand over one Jeep, a Land Cruiser, to the Ministry of Transportation to where man when the minister then begin. They say this particular Jeep they can go pong na Guinea. They say na Madam Khadijatu Olematu Sise, when are the former Deputy Minister of Works, then go sell and they. ACC be recover them back, and now they don't hand over to the Minister of Transport and Aviation. And the ACC boss be there na SLBC, we'll be there answer some questions. Then at the bottom line, we'll be share that video there. You will be watch the video, you know the conversation go. Slafa pull a press release where they're not glad with the Minister of Sports, Ibrahim Lelenke. They say the minister go na Kenema. You know that artificial turf, that grass, where then they try for put na Kenema field. The minister go there, he look like say, work not the gone, not the gone. So the minister be grant some interviews them. We talk say, he don't know, but it look like say the work team up, not the gone, and this not fine, and waiting. So we slaffa. Yeri dande, slaffa back no gladi. Then say can they write. Then say number one first, the minister they go there, not tell them say they go there. The minister go Kenema for go look the field and say the minister not tell them say they go there. And the minister not ever can ask them about the field before he grab and go there. But then try to make the thing clear. Say the one the bread, we get for bread that grass there, they know this alone right now because of COVID-19. They all long go. However, the culverts them wait for they around the field and waiting. Now local people and then they use. And the local people, they on the job. The video will see. What the minister go there. Nothing will be there on. On Tuesday, we'll be laying at table the latest from Tumbo Fishing Community. After that riot, you will be there. You know how we pass. On Wednesday, we will get 28 confirmed cases, 1 death, and nobody not be able to beat COVID-19. That same Wednesday day, there was a virtual press briefing for Dr. Sylvia Blyden and Muxin. She say in case we can give you updates. Yes, we'll be stream them live now. You will be take part, you know. If you are no, go the cab. Or you subscribe to in a YouTube or upload and even though we go find a YouTube, you don't go find there, we go find no go there. So you need for the all side. On Wednesday, we will be deal with now. We'll be land say, no system they get training, and then we promise them, say, the one the way they work directly with COVID-19 patients then go get 1 million leons, pan tap their money every week. But by that interview day, we'll be say, let them work no more, then go pay them when they're ready. And also we can talk about again the Bond district, the hospital where they and the logistical challenges them where they face. What go give the breakdown of today's number? You go know because from after that day we don't see Bond, the cases then where they come out now, the numbers them, but to go candy. So this one go and make you feel like if I say something really needed to be done in a bond. We'll be share a posting from Vicky Rimo where na help where Kenema Hospital be need. On Thursday, we'll be at the State Opening of Parliament, and we're already waiting the President of Sierra Leone, Julius Maada Bio, be going at Parliament table. And we say don't begin take opportunity, they break and down small, na yaso. Slafa be also want make me, say, then get 1.5 billion leons, where then they try for distribute to clubs them around the country. The football associations them around the country for help them during this COVID-19. Yes, 1.5 billion leons. And for Shebam. We will take a breakdown of the goodies them where the president be talk about in his speech, and we'll be sharing. That same Thursday day, we will get 30 new confirmed cases, 0 death, and 64 new recoveries. We will also share the script of President Bio in speech na Parliament. That same day, we will lance Dr. Civic Responsibility may go court, and then may grant him bail. That was on Thursday. However, the one them will be the jubilate, the fans of Doctor will be the jubilate, their happiness be cut short. The coach and Nikki say, waiting, you sabi, you talk and they, you know, go here for me. But their happiness be cut short when they be land say, Dr. Civic Responsibility not able gonna host that day. Because waiting though, he not be able to meet the bail conditions them where the judge being set. Waiting to be the conditions. Until we say they want them where they go with oath book. They need conveyance, building permit, and all the things them. Not to say no more the one way you say yes, this oath belong to this and that. They need conveyance, building permit, and all that thing and they. So at that moment, they not be able for provide them. So Dr. Civic Responsibility began for spend that day back na Pademba Road. We be still side the Interreligious Council and we go see President Bio, and we then go there then say be condemn all forms of violence and hate message. Then President Bio be tell them say make them go work on how them feel say them go able observe social distance. How them go able for observe social distance where then they conduct them different worship them. Then for count to come back on Monday. Since we there, this is now a question where Lamrana of AIV asked today. He say, when the president be put this church and mosques and all these lockdown rules, until we say, now because this particular COVID-19 don't they show up now in a community then, we don't begin get community transmission. So it be the ask say, for say community transmission, not they again, I make the president say make the religious leaders them go find way and manner where then go able for observe social distance even while then they in the worship. That's like the question we may ask. Other people in the ask say, what's in the difference where you gonna market? What's in the difference where you go now market? That's a question where other people then they ask. Now we'll be laying at table waiting the president say we pick the health care on Thursday. Now we've been picked. We be learn from anti-corruption. Then say as from today, Saturday the 30th, Then they open the anti-corruption commission offices them across the country. Yes, anti-corruption, they can get offices there now across the country. We'll get for talk about that. Yesterday, Friday, we get 17 new confirmed cases. Nobody not been lost in life to COVID-19. And we get 25 new recoveries. And yesterday, the lawyers then be able to put everything together, and we be Lancey, Dr. Silver Blyden, be able to secure the bail, and he be spending time 9 hours yesterday. Same yesterday, we to deal with Naya. Now the future of Sierra Leone energy and water supply, which come from the president in speech on Thursday. Well, before I give you the numbers, the information minister, the Ministry of Information, then they now on a provincial tour. Then at the provinces, they say then they try for popularize and make people understand within the president in speech in a parliament, the message we give in a parliament, what he mean. So now then they on top. And they both Kenema, if you watch it, you go to see them. But the Minister of Information, Mohamed Rahman Soare, in I'm go Makeni. And go Makeni for go popularize. And make agi we today on numbers them. Today on COVID-19, because how we do, we'll not be do breakdown, or just give it look like the cumulative numbers them. So today we get 23 new cases. 23 new cases now we get today. If we break them down by district, Western Area Urban 6, Koinadugu 1, Kono 7, Kailaon 1, and Bond 8. So today Bond beats Freetown. The last time back we Bond be there at the chat, now be on the 27th. That send back then be count 6. This not the same Bond where you say the ambulance then they broke down. The one ambulance, not say ambulance there. The only ambulance who then get it, they broke down. The 27th, then we get 6. Today, they don't get 8. Kailaon, then we did back na the chat yesterday. Then we count 1. Today back then count 1. Kono, then we did back na the chat yesterday. Yesterday then count 2. Today then count 7. We break down so that we go really understand. We will get connection to them places here. Now they send message to we people them. Koinadugu, then count with 1. It don't say if they're not in at the chat. It don't say they're not in at the chat. Because what I get now from the 20th, they're not there. Pastor then appear so back today with 1 case. Western Area Urban. The day we Freetown no go get, then I don't know what we'll go do for them. Now then count 6. We give you a total of 23. From where they begin conduct tests in a salon to date, 6,299 tests them. 9 they don't conduct na salon. 6,299. subscribe for, I think, say, now all the wire we get for today for the breakdown of the numbers then. Today, I'll be asked the question, now the status update, where NACOVAC then can do. I get opportunity for ask a question about one video where they go around where you see a policeman. They talk, say, people them for wear face mask for Comonado. If they no wear face mask, then Canada, police hold them and go find them 20,000 or then go 6 months in prison. Then I waiting the policeman talking at the video. So I began to ask if na official statement that one day. The answer we'll get and say, even though areas then can out their own bylaws them, however, they not see that video date and they not go able for answer to the video. Tomorrow, and they ask back, I hope say they don't go watch the video today. So that we go get them if na so government say or na the police no more na one making your law. Make we can with Usman Toli, make you give your weekly summary as we don't lay all things on the table. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A. And as you say, no more Saturday, we get so many different things that we pass through the week. So we'll just choose the one that we say we're able to throw small light on. And I will start with the statistics, the COVID-19 statistics. I feel say the statistics is still a cause for concern. It's a serious cause for concern because if you look at the numbers then, from last Saturday to today Saturday, you will see say the numbers then still the increase, both the death rates, the infection rates, still the numbers they go up. Even the quarantine, the people that they on quarantine is still over 2,000. So it's still a cause for concern. And the first gentleman, the Excellency, the President Julius Maada Bio, face the question we Lamrana asks, now a very sensitive question regarding meeting with the religious people and try for strategize around social distancing, mosques and church. AAA, we all religious. We all know say Usaudea so right now, for some of we, for a very long time, we're not going to church, we're not going to mosques. As I did talk, tomorrow and Sunday, some of you supposed for going to church, we're not going to church. Since this lockdown start. And the way out, then they ease the lockdown, now step by step. And the way out and the door is like, then they look at the risks we involve. For every activity, the level of risk. So now make them they take them time, then they do them slowly. And as it stands, no easing out of restrictions not happen yet. Let the president know if he say it will come with some form of Machiavellian principle. Oh, na me get the power, na me for do what you for do. Because don't forget, he not to expatriate. We get epidemiologists them where they give you the data. An office say all by himself for go sit down and discuss religious leader them for decide whether for ease restrictions na mosque or church. And don't get me wrong. I don't say people in the talk say let them ease the restrictions so that people can go to church and mosques for go pray. I understand that. That is fine. But the question is, all entire way then they take decisions, left hand at the hands of the expatriate them. I think saying that question, the Lambert have been specific about why the president for go sit down with the religious leaders them for go decide and waiting for do. And let me be honest with you, AAA, when the epidemiologists them or the mathematicians them, where they model some of them here, where they sit down and get certain things that when they look at before then they begin ease restrictions. Let them country how they show AAA, now the UK yeah. They get what they call R1, the R number. Basically, how most people in one person go infect. Yeah, everything they talk about on a year. They will only begin for ease restriction when the R value go below 1. Those are some of the things that when they look at. And also the infection. Look at the rate of infection. Yeah? So I think say the president get for think twice about what he do. Because no sooner you start for take decisions by yourself without consulting the expatriate, the people away know about them here, it will be a very difficult and a very tough one for them. So we call on the president, let left hand at the hands of the experts them for let them do the job. And the next one we I'll just want to comment on, now this issue of Kuwait. We all say where we've been put this topic now this forum, this platform here, a lot of people have been criticized. You see, the problem with we Sierra Leoneans then, we very good in analysis. But what in Kimpol with analysis, now that mindset and bias and partisan business. Where you do analysis, yeah? As soon as you begin favor one side, then your analysis don't boil. You therefore look at them based on the evidence we then put before you. That day when you bring this topic now here about Kuwait, we will talk about them. Now this forum. Yeah? This is why people trust this forum because it's credible and factual. What we discuss now here, it's not based on partisan. Yeah, or person's ideology. It's based on real observation, credible information. What can I help? You count with all the evidence, you good, very good for collect the evidence, collect all the exhibits them, you bring them to we examine them. We are the first people we actually praise the government for the good job what they do. As far as that particular case is concerned. And I know a lot of people, I know we call no platform name or whatever, but a lot of people criticize the actions that we take. Then we say, would they try for deprive sister and we come up with? But having said that, then fail for realize, say, if then we sister then for be allow them for go inside Sierra Leone, maybe what we for talk now a different matter. Because even if they don't release them instantly, it will be another different talk. So they are the brothers then, the sisters then. If we want to push that country, they go before. Like they talk, AAA. The things that we'll go for avoid. Yeah? That partisan business. Yeah? That mindset. If they see blue, if they call them white. No matter what, they call them white. That mindset, we'll go for change them. It's thanks you bring that question there. Yeah? Law will learn for call a spade a spade. Not say because me na APC, me na SLPP, me na NGC, so whatever NGC do is right. No. Look at the examples that we crop up. Look at the evidence that we show now. Yeah? Look at what happened in Sri Lankans then. About 156 of them where they repatriate from Kuwait, where they go na Sri Lanka. All tested, 156 tested positive. And again, look at the example of Ghana. Where some of the people that where they repatriate, they have tested positive. So we get to be careful. Do something, for protect your self-interest, your selfishness. That's how they try for talk now, yeah. Okay, now let's try it because they don't get a good topic for talk. I just want to light on the IMF issue, with a very sensitive one. And also, you raised the point, say, where IMF boss tweet for say ready for work with Sierra Leone. A lot of people have raised concerns. Yes, if for raise concerns, but the question is, if Sierra Leone at this difficult and trying times not work with IMF, how we go able to progress from here? Who shall we go get? Ask yourself that question there. It's difficult because a country who say in a low-income country, yeah, Sierra Leone is a low-income country. As it stands, the economy is not diversified, with institutions they're not strong. Who shall we go? Who shall we get help at this point in time? It's difficult. And when you look at the assessment, yeah, the COVID-19 assessment, risk and impact assessment where they make, they say Sierra Leone, for cushion that effective, Sierra Leone need about $309 million US dollars. $309 million US dollar. Apart from that 160 what they talk about, yeah, the total amount what they need at this point in time, in order for cushion effect, they need about $309 million. And there are only three ways we look at them, how we go able to finance the impact here. One, from IMF. Two, international donors. Three, international financing. International financing. What are they trying for talk is this? Right now, the country, in terms of revenue collection, is poor. Everybody knows that. Yeah? With revenue collection at this point in time, just like any other economy, due to COVID-19, yeah, the economy, they suffer substantially because we saw they get money right now. Most of them places and they block. Businesses and all they do well. You go to the airport, the taxes all them they collect. Now no tourism, no they take place. We they get money from tourism, all inside and they don't block. All side on block. What I keep say better business no day. People are not hold on to the money due to uncertainty. Yeah? So there is no other way. So all this way in the CISO, Sierra Leone government just they try for bail the IMF. Yeah? For low we get, because that's the only way now what we will get. Because if you talk about international donors there, at this point in time, where they all struggle with COVID-19, how will we get her? And when you talk about international financing, then the interest is high. Yeah, international financing, the interest is high. So I think the best bit right now, now IMF and international donors, the way they consider it.
I want to hold you quick, Usman Toli.
Okay.
In just 3 minutes, sir. In just 3 minutes, I want to make you explain to people waiting people can mean what they can say Sierra Leone na donor-driven economy. Donor-driven economy. Just break and down for we small.
Okay, donor-driven economy is like the word donor come on from donations. Then they give it. Yeah? You see some countries then, and they give, and they look because of its status, because of economic status, because of, as I said, the reason is why I don't talk earlier on, we're not strong enough for day by we chef. So some countries, them, some other organizations, them, then they look, then give it. Then they donate. Say, because of this country, they in difficulty, so what would they do? Not give them this. They donate. Whereas, under the IMF, you get things like international credit facility, extended credit facility, with a credit. Yeah? And at this point in time, I think, say, the government, they try to negotiate under the extended credit facility, who don't enjoy where President Mada Bio kind of power. Remember, say the IMF been on the pull and panwi for some reason we are not going to go back into. Yeah, so then the IMF for come back for assist we under the extended credit facility. You get certain conditions that when they lay down. They say do this, do this, do this. And to be honest with you, I don't say it's tough, it's hard for say, but what you need, you get for try, because you don't get. It's just like a beggar. You don't get. You just get for comply. For let you try, let me be honest with you now, until we institutions them, we able to strengthen them, we able to diversify our economy, we able to export a lot, we go still continue for need from the institutions, the international institutions, the IMF, World Bank, and all that. Yeah? When you think about a country, how we don't advance, developing country or developed countries, they don't need much of IMF. They don't need much. It just feels like where, bikini come up, you need a lot of support. You need a lot of support. That's all we are saying here. If bikini come up, not enough for himself yet, you need a lot of support from somebody who elderly or somebody who an adult. And because of the way how we do it, we're not able to look after ourselves, we're not able to look after our economy, we're not able to diversify, we're not to say the country poor, we're not able, we get the mineral resource system, we institutions them, they're not credible in terms of democracy, in terms of rule of law. All entire the poor the country. We're not able to stand strong for build up strong institutions them. We're not able to diversify the economy. We've just been all along for the last 50-something years. For most of the time, we say now we natural mineral resources. So now make where the mineral resources get a problem with the first challenges them. Now make with the call for diversification. Yeah? If you diversify in terms of agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, all that side in it. So now the problem is what they face. So anybody where they tell you, say, Salo IMF, at this point in time, we need IMF, big time. Big time. 309 million US dollars. So the people are there. We will struggle for raise revenue in our country. Airport closed. Talk about Igona Wataki right now. How much in the collect under? Business system way for pay tax. All now they say they need help. So also they pull them. So Salon need IMF right now, brother. No make no mistake. So now that no matter for talk. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Usman Toli.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I just make clear Usman Toli break down for we the donor-driven economy. Waiting that one they mean, because beaucoup people can hear we then can talk saying a donor-driven economy, but we can tend not to understand what that mean. Donor-driven economy means say with the bigger. I wouldn't give now, and then they would live by. Yes, so then give, and then they would live by. It just depends now if we want to put percentage on it. How much percent we go say they come out from the donors them, and how much percentage they come out directly from the government of Sierra Leone. But just like how Usman Toli don't break down for we, for say, for now, we need them. And either song IMF condition. The person will give you, and they make the condition. We hope for that day we go say we really don't need them that way day. Even though we need them, but that way day. Because we know say IMF self, then they make their own money on top of the money. Make a car with Aisatu, make we hear waiting a get for we today. Yes, Aisatu, we get the platform.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope everybody they do well, and I hope we'll go to sleep tomorrow with the hope we will get better numbers. We compared to what we'll get. That's not the hope, but in this case right now, it looks like we move to that direction they would head. So first of all, I want to talk about the fact that the United States decide for borrow equipment them. Now, reason make them do that. They do that for low seriousness. If we don't take this, say, as something we'll not for take seriously, we'll not for invent things that will go benefit the country, then just want to show you example how healthcare supposed to look like. And then you do them, for let we understand, say, they're not going to just give. Even if they can't in the end and say they will give it, but right now borrow. So when you borrow somebody, it will go and fine. It will take care of the problem, the way, how they expect to take. Compared to when you give somebody, they even pay attention. Say, you know what, you do this out of a kind heart. You do it for let you help them. Just take example. Sometimes you have a friend or you have a brother or sister, where you can want for help. You want to let them succeed in life, for where you don't do at one time, say they don't take seriousness about the problem. The next time you do again. The third one, I know say you don't want for continue for see them let them they struggle, you borrow them the item or you borrow them the money. Say, you know what, I did lend you this. We don't done for do business with them for this amount of time. I want me money. And they charge you interest to what they make sure say I want them back. So maybe if they not be all sober and all sober now, then say, what they know more, you just they give. It makes sense like you teach somebody how to do something rather than always you give no more. You want to teach the person how to really do the fishing themselves, So that's now one thing, and I feel saying that a good strategy what the US do, and I hope say we country learn from that. The next thing what I want to talk about is I hope say we country, we will really try for improve the condition that for the healthcare system and as healthcare workers them as well as improve the healthcare settings as they already don't outline. Or the hope say it will come very quickly, because really some structures them, you can put them up within a year to, 18 months. Depending on how fast would I get for do the structure. This is not just like a small house. Yeah, we know that, but we also understand say, if you want to do the money they can put on the and make sure say it's done accordingly, because right now there is need. There's no need to keep the money when you know you need it. It's just like you have money in the bank. You rather use the money to pay your rent instead of accruing so much interest. Makes sense. The faster we can put this healthcare structure up and let people begin to utilize them, the fastest we can able to improve the health system, and then it can help for improve the life expectancy of people in the country and also create revenues. Healthcare system is not just about doctors, nurses. It's also about a lot of different people within the health sector where they make sure they people that will do IT, people that will do finance, people that will do accounting, do all sort of different things. They all can come together and work in a hospital setting for ensure say the hospital go before, and then we also help the country go before. And the other thing is it will be very nice for let the government or the health Ministry of Health understands where donation will come. Let them assign somebody. We're going to call all them different treatment centers then or clinics that will require them supplies there. Let them distribute them accordingly so the people can use them for the benefit of the country during this pandemic where they go on, rather than keep on there, for even keep down there for more than 1 week. Every site would already begin to get supplies. Even if we require for let them come and sign for and let them do that. But let them they use the supply accordingly, because it not sell well for some things that were missing at the country. And some of the things that where they not get, what would they not get for, let's say they not get pulse oximetry, because really down there with oxygen supplies, let them look into it and see which place we not get them. Since already we don't get a sister, Vicky, she's a sister, she's a Sierra Leonean just like us. Reach out to her and get a list from her. She already knows who then they go to her because they're afraid to go to government. That's very sad, And no one person should be taking the burden on them by themselves when we know we have a healthcare system. Reach out to her, she'll give you a list, and all these people that have requests for things that are missing, they will get it and use it accordingly. That is a very important thing, because for me, that frustrated me yesterday. And I just feel, healthcare is not about, waiting until something goes wrong, then you want to you give us it. It's just like when somebody is there with you all along, and they would, give them one dime. When they die, you go give them money, say they go grief bury. No sense will make. It don't make no sense. So they give the person their life, let enjoy them. For go just know, for go show off, in the end, it don't make sense. Lord, not do that. Lord, country, Lord, really try to see how best we will help the country go before. And the other thing I want to talk, about that donor-driven economy now depends on, but I feel too, certain things that need to be put in place accordingly. So when they make all their agreement there, so with all their different banks, that when they lend the country money, Lord, go for the best interest rate. Because I think now Africa, because I listened to somebody in speech the other day, already, I just can't remember her name right now. He said the problem is, where Africa then lent we money, the percentage, it's either double or triple where they compared to where they lent, China, or they lent America, where they borrow. America, they borrow past so many countries them. But then they get at a very good rate. Why? Because then they do a good negotiation. So I think now we therefore really hope, we president or the administration or whoever is in charge of that part of negotiation, let them look into it. It's good for make some negotiations that would improve the country to go forward. There's nothing wrong with that. There are certain things in life you're just going to need to borrow them. You cannot own them. You borrow it in a good terms that would help the country go before. Like I said, I'm not a finance person, but trust me, I know how to manage my own money. And I know I manage it very well, So I hope that, people, in our country will do the same thing for the nation so the nation will go forward. Now, so the people that are in our country, we all don't see the number of cases that will get in our country. We don't see how many people that don't die. No wait until death meets you. When say, if we don't do something, for letting this problem not come to you. Do that with the day, June 1st. That's a Monday. When I wear the mask. So we not go any troubles na street, say policeman beat you. Or soldier man beat you. They don't pass the law. They want let everybody adhere. And everybody for adhere. This is not for your own health, for your family and your own health. For everybody in that country, social distancing. It will save your life. It will save the other person. I hope everybody take the necessary precaution and not forget to clean your phone. Because right now, if we do a roll call. How many people then clean their phone today? Then touch the phone all day. Then I bet you're gonna get a very low number. So that will not forget to clean their phone. Because you know what? When they use a lot and devices, that will help. Really, minimize and cut down, the number of infection rates and things like that. They say for clean doorknobs, disinfect things the way you touch all the time. Not touch your face with dirty hand. When you wear your mask, make sure you don't wash your hand with soap and water. If you don't get soap and water, make sure you use hand sanitizer. That can help. And if you don't need to go stay in a door, no go, stay in your house. What do they do? They take a book and read or something. Okay, thank you very much, people, and have a good weekend, everyone.
Thank you, too. You get hashtag for we today?
Oh yeah, I get hashtag Salon, strong and Salon tough. We are tough ones. We're gonna keep fighting,
All right.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't prepare it, but hashtag Salon proud. How about that? I think I am Salon proud.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Make an answer, Michael Sharif. I'll answer you quick before I call the next person. Michael Sharif says China no go ever borrow money. Well, from 1999 to 2011, China began borrow up to $40 billion. And to 2019, $12 billion. Now China don't borrow from World Bank. Within the World Bank Group, China is one of the largest loan-taking countries. Make them they think for a while. You have can Google them. You check and they. So because China the loan normally say themselves not they go to us so. That's why people they say we need for open AI to then loans then they waiting then can want be ending. But now give me a give. Make a count whose friend. Make a give in your summary for today. Yes, whose friend, your summary.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hello to everyone. Just to summarize, within all man don't give their in terms of like the finance, like how they just say no more. You see, wisdom it will only be not to you in a theory. We see a wisdom, a matter of applying. At the place level leaders and get our wisdom, they were they will bring you within a sustainable anything when a sustainable project will be able for help the young man them and people are waiting at the place who will go ready for help for let the future will be a better one. Make it not will be like would they say now after they say Christmas done at the time they go bring Christmas tree for campus. You say get for keep and out say the following year. But love they get things in the right way, sustainable projects would be. Because even plants, SF, where the water them, you get certain rules for water them. Now the garden, we water them the time where the temperature is so high, where at that time the plants they lost more water from a leaf. Certain time they even make the plants they die. You get water we useful for them, with the water and take 2-3 times for day. But when you get that wrong time, they apply. So same way with human beings them back, there is a need when they not go give thing, you will see actually useful that moment they bought instead now the opposite thing they do. Let them just go they look for anything when a sustainable project, they implement them, then they try make say sustainable for future. Like there are 15 there where they can so look like this radiography thing where they for expand to something and like where other people and so let's say go to that building they nothing will be for one day for from time now a while now I'll be mentioning because of the set up a body where the people that will come for can do this charity after they explain this there they say una try make sure you una pioneer let we try get this building there we then go do this cancer thing we not just help from can out from UNFPA maybe later on with the bodies that we start and but the committee will set in a salon. Don't they can't say they don't apply the wisdom we then get. They just put on a paper, plans in a so good, so good. But just because they not apply, it not work. So now government don't take over now, but still go do it now. When a thing we for don't done, expand, then bring some other things and they incorporate many things that are building there. But just because sometimes people in the ground, when they left for do things, when they go fast track, they not go do it. The government, they go blame the government, but what about themselves? What part of them they play for that telling go try this tier project go ahead? You see? So now when just one church per that side, they're looking at the budget, how they try for do one with NACO, and if you say then try very well and then able to say would they receive this lump sum from who that will be responsible for this tier, so that we were able to give what's in unnecessary things them. Because if things like outside and they dispose PPE or contaminated items, they know they find outside you get symptomatic cases, well at least they get the virus. Places like FBC, they not get those things for wash and clean up and tidy up the place. they not been there in readiness. We not go say they not get ammo. We not go say not do the effort to, but we not know there should have been a plan for that one day. But if they don't begin to put them, and then they put things in way sustainable, so people then will able to go. Can them back at them go there that yesterday or today and go try to give them a few things, still then go can't convey them problems. Then you see, but conveying them and trying to address them, then I want to issue back because the lady will not first be don't go there for help them, and then that today or yesterday that thing I didn't go there. You see. But all those things, they forget structure wherein the people and they feel the thing itself, say that this would they get, that this would they do. We will not say the sick we don't plan months behind, we then say we don't plan ahead of them for letting you know who come. So anything they are for don't just put in place, even though they are trying now, but when they think say anything we do, no apply wisdom to them, no just put the real thing in practice instead of in principle. In principle, we structure them and then we put them in practice. That's the only thing we're going to provide on that side. Then the religious sector, I believe, say, they don't give them a structure. What my question here is, what do they expect them? They give can prove, say, we're able to maintain the comply with what thing will prevent the disease not spread inside the mosque or the church where they pray. Then I did not put it in that basic way. So they will not give them a list of things they will now they will go do for can prove saying that this will put in place. Then the government will convince in identity. But the question lies now: are they having a scientific backing who for give them guidance towards that one day, or now somebody get for decide them? They will not know again whose strategy that would the church and the mosque then get for can't give back for say well would they draw line now. Now so they do post in the kind of or now 10 people then would they come. Or now people would they give say you pass for this Friday or for next week. When then people how they can at their mosque, I don't know which method they would apply. But it's up to them with scientific proof and advice. We will prove say what thing they get for do if they begin congregate at then church and mosque, they don't go transmit this year based on community. But they don't put the thing in place. But at that year number one, let them note say voting will be proveful from the both parties of the religions and based on the scientific advice and other things then go make them see well let church them begin open, let mosque them begin open. Then based if people them be don't register in a mosque, they know their address, they know their number or phone. Well, who that will know if all man get phone? Or how then we will know that I thought today? Because if they go say na 50 people in the car, if na 100 people go, who that will know say me will go there, I don't ready for go inside church or mosque, they say no to a turn today. So that is the strategy number only way they get for introduce, in terms of spacing. Because there must be spacing. Spacing will get for data until the world say it is zero. You see, so they don't go say no gather back. Even other places then they're difficult, like the market and other places, they're difficult to control, but then they can try them. Like I go to this one, then there's another Guinea place there. They say they try for draw line now. That's itself. Based on that, they see people and labor, those too crowded, where in left now how effective it is. So if they're able to implement that in the other area, they see it work, then wait back out religions. But that's the question. If people then go able to accept, say, we're not turn today for kind of mosque, we're not turn today for kind of church, mosque na 5 to them and pray. If they want, they say, okay, Lord, get certain prayer then at the mosque, people then go come, others they will pray in a house, then like a Friday, when a congregation, they will put this as there. Because church here already in a constant, then they full of like mosque now, you ever look, say, the temple already really clog inside the mosque, that every Friday prayer. You see? So that they get for look until all those strategies, who that go say, me agree for can play this Friday, go, they would have go say, well, this church here, then get, so most of the churches, they get like 3 services, some of them, not to all, okay, big congregation. They say, well, now they can, but you can't look back, all the 3 services are all full. So how then we able to spread them? That's not the question. But it comes to spacing and the method that they enter and the other things. That's a simple strategy your government will expect from them. If government not tell them that, now they need for do. But how then will prove to government, the government able to put this thing in reality. But only hope they can say no more, let God give them the wisdom where they not go just get the theory, let them go apply them. So that the country will try get something, we will try go before. You see? So we left on this script in here. You see, not to the sense here. That's the only thing on my was. So I thank God and let people not forget we see there. But I know if I don't bring this question to them, I don't know if they say that they consider it as a suggestion, if they will think about it. But the question lies, where are they going to be recruited and looked after for the 86? But I hope say provision good day because plenty project and they like now UN and they UNICEF or that and then we able to say well not do this because then we get project and they incorporate girls then. So then we just say then where we can even use them to be a kind of mouthpiece for us to the community for help the tier. For like we not even think of migration and think of how they will invest their talent into something for help before. Thank you very much for giving me the platform and let God bless everybody. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your time. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, me?
Yes.
Triple A, this is Adam. I call from New York.
What's in your contribution?
My contribution is this. I don't listen to all the analysts, and me don't digest them very, very well. Everything what they say. And I hope so we brothers them, even the way they did in the diaspora here or the ones that were in Sierra Leone. I hope they will listen. And also we sabi people then with government, presidents, BO. We don't put all these constructions into a place. I hope it will continue to do what he want, what he say it do. And I'm very happy with all the things that we don't put into place. For say the drum, lights, okay, water is the most important thing. Really, okay, because without that, all the other things that we say it do, it will be very difficult, okay. But me, I know say it would do. Me, I believe, for say this time, this is our time. 2020 is about time for many years. Everybody they wait for this. The other thing we want to bring out to you today, Triple A, is that yesterday I watched something on YouTube. It concerned about the diasporas that they don't go na Sierra Leone, that they build, they call it diasporas village for diasporas. They say they build this here for the improvement of people that want to come on here for good visits. I don't know if not true. Maybe you could look into that. You know, and I'm interested. I would like to know because that's another improvement. If only the thing were not true, that's another way of improving our country. So
you go send me the link, eh? You go send me the link.
You want me to send you the link?
Yes, the YouTube link.
Okay, it is not YouTube. The only thing they not talk much. They just say information demo. So they just show a little video about the constructions where they go on. That they build their houses and they call it village, diasporas village something. Because they not talk much about it. But they're not YouTube. Okay, so
all right.
Yes. So I said, let me ask you, maybe you know more. No,
I don't know anything about them, but I will try to check them out.
Yes. Okay. All right. So that's my own output today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Adama. Thank you.
Yes. Bye.
Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yes, this is I call from US.
You get the platform, sir.
Okay. I just want to touch on this IMF issue. You know, the first thing we'll therefore establish here is IMF is a business entity. You know, then they for make money, they are business people. So once we don't get that one out of the way, they get, listen to one song, I think it was Emerson or so a long time ago, where he say something like, Atowemi Bongahed and local Arata. IMF no call we now go to them, you know, because we don't get. So any kind of conditions where they put, we therefore follow, you know, at the expense of the people, you know. So another thing for taking into consideration. It's just like some part in the Bible they give where you say you get a farmer where he goes where he seeds them, some for them are good ground, some for them outside the thorns when choke them, some for them among the stones then you know get breathing space, you know, now we don't fault. You know, if we've been done set a system up in place, you know, we will get the opportunity after independence for build up with institutions then and set things them up, we don't forget need for go to IMF. Because we don't do that, we sit down and let everything politicized. Institutions do not work, and we able for generate revenue. We let foreigners then come in and take over our economy. And everything they suffer things they want to suffer today. So so me and I believe IMF. IMF they for make money. They don't care about real right. They will come and will put up stringent and conditions which will affect the people of the country. And it have been mentioned today. And one comment was saying that the leadership they will not get vision. Because they get vision for that country. Most of the things they want to go through, so it doesn't happen. The institutions they're in place, but they sit down and politicize them. They just make everything just politics, and left for improve the country. We suffer now. We suffer big time. But it's still not late. If we get somebody where they think wise, we get weeks about him, in 20 years, and then use the resources properly, we can see light at the end of the tunnel. But as of now, we just hope and pray. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and where you call from?
This is not Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
You get the platform, Mike.
Yeah, I just want to ask. Then 30 Jeep, then they wouldn't buy. They not even take one go on a boat. So then people can go use them for now because they need means of transportation. You don't think that's a good idea, then?
Well, it left to them because then 30 Jeep then will be land say not to even all of the Jeep they don't come, even the original cars that were ordered when a Prado they not carry it. However, the motorcar the way then they use so right now the company we order them cars now they give them first make them they use them. But that one way they order no carry it too. You no carry it.
Well, I just want to say something about Sierra Leoneans, Sierra Leoneans, we don't mess up everything, they would call God, Like saying that God maybe create the problem for we. Now we self create the problem, Now we say all them politicians, the leader, they will get the president, they're all like religious people there. If you say they know they think, or now something make they don't believe in what their own people in the country. And I mean then they destroy the country. Because if they believe in their own people in the country, then we will develop the country. Ambulance will not get because they're not prioritize the problem. The problem is the ambulance and they will get so we'll not be able to fix them because we'll not get parts there. We'll not get mechanical department where they fix them here. We'll get mechanic in a salon, but we'll not get the department there. They're not they prioritize themselves. All the leaders they are the same problem would they get. Not of us say salon poor, we're not poor, but now the way of thinking, the way would they implement your ideas then into the way for develop a country. Now ain't bad, Would they like right now Nigeria get problem with electrical issue. They don't try different politicians, different ministers, and then they eat the money. So what they do is they take their own money, then go talk to the German chancellor. Let the German people they build the electrical unit in the country. Now they go forward with. But Salon would they build? Would they build different? We get Chinese party under, we get American party under, we get English party under. They make no sense. Don't do one thing and like one part all over the country. I think I ain't gonna help the country, but I don't feel say we're ready for move forward yet because people they think the right way. My own contribution, and I hope they think instead of blame God or Lord pray, Lord this. Prayer is not going to solve the issue. It's critical thinking. God give you brain. Lord use your brain for think and solve a problem there. Not for going to call God all the time. My own contribution, I don't know.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yes, good evening. So everyone, this is Nancy. They call from US.
You get the platform, Nancy.
Yeah, I just want to touch on what you learn at the table today, the topic, what you make we Switzerland know they go before. we as Sierra Leoneans, we all play parts. From the one way be say way they eat na streets, you take your plastic, you drop them, na gone. That plastic they go end na gutter, and the gutter block somebody else's house broken down. Because of that plastic, how many people then they drop them for the day? If na that they do every day, then you're not part of the problem. So then one the way they build na the gutter where they know say this na way usai water they pass for come na the sea way because we can't see a hilly. So all that water where they go down na the sea they go empty. If you go build there, you block na that gutter, and then you cause disaster, then you're not part of the problem. So the markets, all the affairs in there, they see are no more like that na small thing there, but they're not small. Now they all they accumulate so they get all the affairs problem here today. So the schools, so the offices, everywhere, corruption. I tell you, my brother, the tell where they make their road there, a lot of people they build houses out of them. You see that cement, that thing where they use for make the road, so the dirty, then they sell them. So how the road go end? As Sierra Leonean, we they look at them. Say to the lights where they try for fix that bunguna I do, then they steal the thing the way that they use for let the lights go come. So you see how self-destructive we are? All of them things they are, so we're not even able to get clean drinking water. We're not even able to feed ourselves. Everything get for come outside and come inside salon. Not to say we're not able to do them, but they're not just they do them. Me and my father love been visit one village, they try for family, my brother. We sit down there, na veranda, we they talk, na again can. The beginning we sit down under one mango tick, na they then they take them, na they then school day under the mango tick. Right? So na in the then come, then begin there, then get for run can a veranda, then go hide. Then go sit down, they wait for let the game court, for let them go bill, for let them go back under the mango tree and let them continue their schooling. And it just dawned on me, it's like, okay, let people there, then get chiefs. What's in this chief they do for in people them? They want to me say they not sabi make dirty block or even make like them more thing they also make the stick and create something at least society picking and go sit down and use grass at least then touch roof there so for let the picking and get side for sit down then they wait for let government can build schools for them. But the picking and they under rain they get for run the books then they soak. I say why they not even think about that? And then get builders, and then get local contractors them around. Why they not go even build if in a tick themselves no more than pin and put touch pants up at the beginning and sit on there? All that's done on me. I say we know how to do things. We just refuse for doing. We don't so rely on this help come for we, and you know good for we all. Even the sea will not even get control over we own fish anymore. Look at people that they go fishing, then they disturb them. They're not even able for fish because of the fogging to last them. What then they do to them, and they don't even get a voice. What do we own? We not own anything. And now they see people then they try for put up and then diasporans and say the diasporans they know they do much for help. They know they try for develop. Then they try, believe me, the diasporans and try in the only two way. But when you send you stuff them for let you go create at least. If you're able to employ few people themselves, then a difference they make. For make you go down, for let them goods then they come on at that water key. Now they everything they left, you profit and whatever way you spend for buying now they left. Then prefer then give way to the foreigners them where they come for can do business. If you go for contracts, for let them go give them a Sierra Leone where they no say that money they go stay in the country and if any development it go develop the country. Then they give to that foreigner where they say it will go to either na China it go develop there because na they in common anyway, or it go to na India or wherever. Instead of them get to that Sierra Leone, that patriotism we not get an patrioticness we need for get them. The few of who get are not enough. So do ya with a beg with brothers and sisters as Sierra Leonean. You work and I say every day ask yourself before you go sleep. What I do today for make a difference for my country or my fellow brother or and sister. Why it's not sleep? I drop the dirty or I count them and can't dispose them properly. All of them are 15 they are so now then they reach that corruption. High way don't high so now. If the schools them now they don't breed all them politicians they are now then they disturb everywhere. We not get leaders there anymore. As so rulers they will get. So last stop here, I will give chance to others. Thank you so much for giving me the chance.
All right, thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you. Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and who the call from?
I'm Michael Sharif. They talk at the call from Italy.
Yes, Michael, you get the platform.
First of all, I want to tell you thank you. We come up with them programs them very nice. At least we go able to understand ourselves and talk on some certain issues where we for correct ourselves. One thing I want to talk about is that the government of Sierra Leone, let me say from independence up to now, I think they're not able really to navigate the road. Because anyone can now this IMF, and then forget for realizing we get picking them, we then get for come after we. If they self come, they meet them that program. You know, there is no good progress about Sierra Leone for say Sierra Leone, they don't adjust things for themselves, where then they able to help themselves. All same now IMF. Waiting may be work on a saloon now because of poor governance and make war enter a saloon. If not to poor governance, one of the enter a saloon. One of the enter. But yes, still, Nadande, we still continue, and I still go on. We think he asked me for all topic where the ministers and can up media where then they say Salon a poor country. We not poor. Then the kind way out and they ask me because we didn't have them people country. We know how them poor past we. Them poor say them poor, but waiting and then they reach out of we. They reach on from Africa, they come out. The outside they reach, they come out. We they call ourselves we poor. Now I make we they are they laugh, we say they not. Then they laugh with them, they intimidate we because outside they reach, they come out. They lead us them more than they before they. Then don't clarify. Then don't answer to the call. Say yes, we poor, and which of course we not poor. Africa we not poor. We not poor. Sierra Leone, when they call the minerals country, they must put Sierra Leone middle. Where's the Mr. Usmawe when they talk this no, he say Salona low economic country, waiting no more we open a mineral. Waiting you make we depend on. We raw materials alone, they don't do for make salon better. We minerals the kind company the way they na salon, if you could do only alone, if then tax could do only. Where they call now Octia mine, if then tax and better what than tax and they don't do for make half part of Sierra Leone. So waiting at the thing at the head, I don't know now weak brain something like that, but really then they suffer in that country, then they suffer with because they are waiting and they live on agriculture. If you see them grown way dry, it dry past then they put fertilizer. But look at that, they rich. So we now get all things as we do. God bless we continent is bless us to the fullest. Though we the not again we say we poor. That was the any same way I agree on media are the offset, me brother, are the offset. So I just want to say the leaders them make them try for restore, make them plan. They out alone for go before, but for say alone we poor, we not poor. We not poor now bad and greedy. Them ministers and then the poor now then the poor we in that country. Greedy people because when once you don't they want better instead doing better for in generation where you know even member it for come it keep for them now in the money win at that country if not so dandy we country not poor why the government is done only one sector then keep focus on where this is done road and focus on where this back and want the education or with you now and the focus on and which of course we get fertile land them we land a fertile why government no will pour in money for agriculture business why government no will let we feed ourselves we able to feed ourselves with all the money that way then the chip then the chap if I then the better way than the audit their money then their money the loan they able to put on agriculture aside for develop with food sectors. So anytime where they can say salon poor, we poor, we poor. So now that what the money can piss me off now. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, call ID live on your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Triple Enemy.
Yes, sir.
So, good afternoon, Triple N. I mean, Omar, I call from Los Angeles.
You get a platform.
The little stuff we want to talk about today. One, with regard to what happened with the Slaffer and the minister. I like what the minister do. They don't need for check. You don't need for check on anybody, for tell anybody or ask anybody. You're supposed to go there and go check. Now then place now for explain and say the reason why the work made to go this, not because of this. Can you get right for good it? Then I want. Two, the one that will be the crime we country done last Monday, say Salon do bad. I don't know how they're going to feel now. If they didn't at the podium right now, if they didn't at the panel, if they did listen, I don't know how some of them are going to feel. We always cry we country down. Now we don't see Ghana have got the same problem and Sri Lanka. You know, so I that no moment, brother. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
My name is Umar. They call from New York.
Yes, Umar, you get a platform.
Yeah, first of all, like always, I want to say plenty thank you. On our role, one they play very, very big. The people that we know they take part in the program, we they listen, plenty parts we they take part, and trust me, myself, me mommy, all say they bear me. Hey, you need to tune for me this radio. I want listen. Even if I said today the station they off, they say no, try first follow we see. So this actually they make people and they know say on our job is really, really serious and very important. So the topic today, I feel say government gets a serious role we know they on connect with development. Yes, people learn and get things them for do, but governments now the motivating factor for everything what they do not have country day. Now would they on a globalized world where for let you know waiting they happen America or London or any sign of the world, you know need for go to the place where they see things in a television. Yeah, and we see the riots in America right now because of the death of Floyd on the 25th of this month. And we see also some riots in Salon 2 weeks ago. But the difference is the riots we don't happen now. They don't burn police muscat and almost past stats in almost most of the states that we don't happen. Don't destroy property them. But you know, see nobody come out and say this na Democrats, this na Republican. And then some of them here we need for copy. We not Salon, something happened just now. Oh, this not APC. Oh, this not SLPP. So how the people are able for say out, which they want for say, always now a very serious problem. People are not able for get voice, or people are not they shut people their voice down for politicized issues. The issue will happen now, Chombo. Now a serious issue where people are affected because of them tamper with their livelihood. But for letting them shut them down, they get for accuse a political party, then get for accuse somebody say, now you incite them people there. Now America, yeah, this guy Steve Harvey, he come na the social media yesterday, na in your own TV, of course. He say let people then go out and demonstrate. Let people encourage people to go out and demonstrate. Then he say when people they go out, let them be careful, especially we well black. He say because he don't get trust on the cops. If na Salon somebody makes statement like that one, they trust me right now for the pandemic. And why we know they learn some of them things here so? Governments born too picky the law take and so. Now we just cut and short. They get it. All we were the APC or all we were the SLPP. We all now we get still government. Now one government we get. If government they treat everybody in a level playing field, I believe say most of the problem then are Salon then they solve. We see the election, the election where where feds go happen. We see people on video. We see people on pictures where they cause the havoc and how they cause the havoc, but no arrest was made because they do it in favor of government. This is bad. It's not a time for law begin treat everybody equal. If we begin treat people equally, and people will get faith in government. Opposition will get faith in government. Party supporters, they get faith in them parties, them various parties, them. But if government not able to treat people in that way, people then faith they lost in government. And when people then faith lost in government, that government they very difficult for them to succeed. I think that some of them things here would they go through, my brother. Thank you so much. Let not hold everybody off that salon again. One more thing. Plenty thinking. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Triple, good evening.
Yes, sir. You get the platform now. You're live.
Okay. Triple, now 2 things no more. I want enlighten small for let me self give me your contribution. First of all, I begin from the church business where they say the religious people and then go meet President Bio. So for me, that one I think say a good thing for the people because if you compare what's in the happen now the markets like Abacha Street, which is the other side, nothing no the way difference. If you see, say, like the people and go to church for the mosques, they're able to make social distance according to what them foretell them. And especially like the mosques, people then wait and they go for pray. Before then they go pray, then get for all ablution. And then they then go able to hold the water and everybody they wash their hand. And when then they go for pray, then able to tell them, say, at least, like what them be plan to do for tight themselves, then go able to give spaces than better than the people and for Shidon, they know they will pray because prayer is very important. So like come to the side of the people and for say salon in better one, like we be they analyze for tell you say who salon will go left for who begin there. To be honest with you, Tripoli, salon, if then 2 parties, they all knock down to one. They make one government. Salon will ever go before. This one, all would they do so, would they do no more? For law contribute, let see, but they know they go nowhere. Because them 2 parties and the non-banded, you know what, in company, where they as a present movement, they succeed. They're none. So in that case, if they all come to one, they make one government, then pick one leader, it will be better for Salon. That's my own contribution. All
right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Usman Toli, we get you on again.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A. The reason why, sorry first of all for come back, but the reason why make a come back because I see a lot of people in the comment on the issue of the IMF, and I think I get for set the record straight. First of all, what I talk is this: I say the situation where they now. I'm not saying that the IMF is good all the time, but I tell you now, right from the beginning. Say, we country has been mismanaged. Yeah? The country has been mismanaged in terms of diversification, in terms of institutions, them we're not strong enough due to this mismanagement. At this difficult time, if we be strong enough, at this difficult time, if we're able to do without the IMF, if we're able to know what we will do without the IMF. But what I try to talk is this. At this difficult time, yeah, we say donor-driven countries then. I mean, donor, not again, donor from the international community, yeah? We say debt financing. When I say debt financing, it's things like selling bonds, bills, the government is selling things, and then again, it's complex. Because we get what you call crowding out. But I don't want to go that side. Yeah? So the only way right now, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but because of previous mismanagement, government after government, at this point in time, now I talk, right? At this point in time, because of the difficulties, we don't get no other way out. It's not easy at this point in time. And the government gets to run the country. And they need money. This is what I'm saying here. Yeah? If we continue all and fine, subsequently, I make have been telling us from the days of independence, they don't let we down. Yeah? And I read the other caller, they talk, say, we country, because I say a low-income country. What I mean by low-income country, it don't mean say we don't get the resources then. We get natural resources, we get abundant land, arable land, we get diamond, how many natural resources? We get a lot, but they have been mismanaged. So, consequently, we are a low-income country. That is not to say we don't get a resource system, but we are classed as a low-income country at the moment due to the level road A. Right? Now that I mean, but IMF at this point in time, we need them. We need them because what we do, we not do well. The government, the previous government upon government not do well. If we been do well with all the resources they will get, yeah, we not for need them right now, yeah. But because at this difficult time, we need something for cushion the effect of COVID-19. Now, I can tell you now, we got $309 million we need right now for cushion that effect. And I tell you now, we get the economic impact where the government don't introduce a quick action recovery program. We get the health program. Yeah, we get another program, one of the social impact program. All that the way the government therefore take care of, and all that you need money. Now that's how they try for talking. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but at this point in time, think about it. If you're an individual, you need money, you don't get money, what you go do? You get for go to a bank. No matter what, you get for go outside, you go get her. That is all I'm saying here. Yeah? So now that's number one correct. Sorry, I did drive.
No problem.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just last stop quick. Okay, we will talk. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to everybody, yeah? Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, caller, you're live on your name and who call from?
Yeah, this is Omar. I call from Minneapolis.
You get the platform.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me the platform. I'll talk about little finance first. I know not to be expertise that, but if you look at countries, if you look at everything, even the individual themselves, then they rate you by credit reports. So every country get a rating too. That's why it is so. And let nobody not fool you. Every country gets debt. That's why it is so. All you need for do is for just balance the budget and other stuff, and then you get the net. The net way for always stay in the green zone. That means you do well. But every country get a rating, just like we say FWD. You get a credit report, they put that system then they in place for let them make sure say you only finance better, you manage your finance the good way. If you're not able to do that thing, then now you get for pay for the people the way they maintain their credit. How does it happen? Okay. Let's say me and somebody else go to a bank for go get money. That person, they get good credit. Me get, let's say be a minimum credit. What I mean, you not really reach to that one, the way I will get good loan. You see? Bank, they take advantage of that one because what they do, people and the way they get that good credit, then because the credit score then gets the numbers the way I think at 850 now they stop. You understand? And get statistical stuff where they calculate. If you did between this number and this number, now then interest rate that they qualify for, plus the prime rate. So if you fall like them places that they are waiting and they try for do on that credit report day, now boku thing and they look at her. Waiting and they look at your history for pay stuff there, like where you go trust stuff, how quick you pay them, and how how many times you don't default on that thing. What I mean by default, you're not going for pay that thing that they on time. You go past the thing. So let's say you get minimum payment where you pay. You don't pay that interest rate they go up because you're on the clause. What do I mean by the clause? The contract between you and that credit card or you and the bank. Now, so it is so. So every time you default on that stuff. In fact, now said they don't improve on the banking system. They may get something what they call universal default, where it's very, very troubling for everybody, but people are not going to read the fine print. What do they mean? A universal default. So let's say you get 2-3 loans there some side, you get 4 credit cards there, other places there. Okay? Now you default on one bank or one credit card. What thing they happen? The universal default rate, they apply on all their accounts and the way you get so. When a disaster for some people and then you understand? So let's say the interest rate by you loan or you credit card you get, it been there like 10%. But then tell you say if you default on this particular thing, you go 30% or 35%. Now you get outstanding loan the way you get for pay. So let's say you get $30,000 where you get for pay. That amount of rate they don't apply for all then credit card that you get. Let's say you get boku balances then on then credit card. You get problem. Now problem you don't set yourself up for too. So every country get a default thing then they. It is here. So that universal default rate, you don't apply for all the accounting. You apply for all other stuff that we get. Now you don't so. You add for you even get approved for loans. What you make I bring that example, and now the same thing if you rate countries themselves, even America says it. Waiting about Moody's, one company then call them Moody's, now MOODY. 9 can rate countries there back. Now one of them company that they can rate countries. So you standing there. So when you borrow money, say what they lend you money. Now based on their rating and then they look. Waiting a propensity for you will pay that money they back. You see, just like the individual credit way then they check you. So if you're not possible not to pay, now you get for pay for other people there, we get good credit. Waiting at the luxury for the other people that will get good credit. Then can give them deferred pay interest. Okay, then give you something like you go to their store there. That's okay. This thing where they take so you know they pay for them for 5 years, 6 years. Now someone will not begin put minimum payments, minimum monthly payments then by then people and they will get good credit. See? So if you get that status there, what think you happen? You now possible they enjoy the luxury for people that will get bad credit. How? Okay. Then you this period of time when 5 years, 10 years for pay for this item where, if you want to pay for it now, it's fine. If not the middle of the time you pay all for them was good. But you get that ample time where you don't even worry yourself, say, hey, I need to pay this quick. You see? So they don't give that luxury day for that 10-year period, say, before you pay way back. You see? Because of your good behavior where you do. Campaign Sierra Leone stuff. I know say IMF not the one great company that or the one great bank that we are available for them. But because people are not probably pay the bills then, they're really they don't go so far. Now it make that they get that kind of interest rate by the money they hold again. So they take out the expense of the people. Because you go left for pay their debt and they say you not even pay us. So what the IMF they do? Then set up certain thing the way then for they get the money because that's a business organization. Then go set them up. Now this will one for Leone do now, this will not go on for because you don't even get the collateral for sign up for that particular money they will then they give. So now then get for set them up for saying now this way will get money. You see that? So now so bank then they operate financially. We not to expertise financial stuff, but this is how they operate. So everything we carry on at the expense of the country, because they pay their money that they quick, this, that, the default and stuff, then decrease your ratings. You see the problem? Now, on a more serious note, now this water business, I know say water, light, and road business when they talk about electricity. I think I've been sending you one quote where I tell you say, not to wait till you talk loud for let people area. This is not from an expert. You don't understand. Not to wait till you talk for let people area. Wait till you the whisper to yourself. Then get power past anything else. If you follow, you got the instinct. Where you get, you go to good places. Me want to stick my neck out tonight and be on the record as a Sierra Leonean. I'm a product of Sierra Leone and I'm proud of that one. You understand? Now, this water business, I want, let everybody, I know, say, listen to what you the whisper to yourself. When I think that we will not able to achieve in that country, they Lord start for to do something. I know, say, I don't know if now the right time is, but I just tell me own personal stuff now. My own place where I be, I don't try. In fact, now drill I want bring set for let them big the dream, but it's expensive. They don't dig this water well stuff now. 2-3 times they don't try. All the time with them they try and a stone then they meet. Then can on go tear down, they meet up stone. Me want to stick my neck out tonight and be on the record. For say, I don't know if the time don't late now this that, but anybody we know somebody where they dig water well. I know say I get somebody will do this for me. Anybody will know possible they will dig water well. And then I don't know, who can follow the city ordinance. What then you need for like we able to do that project today. I go stick me neck out today, say I go responsible for 1 to 2 water well. If you anybody will sabi anybody will they dig water well. We will go through the proper channels. Let them begin places there where you really safe. And then they in dire need of water. Now start this project. I don't know no more now if you don't too late now, because if we already dig their water well and the dry season, it can be beneficial.
Yes, I don't think so for now because the rains don't begin.
Exactly. Yes. Now that's how they say. But I want to stick me neck out tonight and be on the record. If dry season come, I want to stick my neck out. I go be responsible for 2-3 water well. When I'm your individual contribution that I want to do for country Sierra Leone. You understand, eh? But anybody in this forum, we know somebody where they dig water well, we Sabia. And then what I want to give, what I think about again, some people can get compounded. You know, now this pipe they don't do, and everybody knows that they cut them pipe, this, that. If they able partner with we, and we don't build no water well, then we can able label the Sierra Network family stuff. You understand? There's no problem with that. If them people and they get them compound, then get space inside it, where then go able is safe for them, for let them able dig water well and then place it. And then give we a little, well, not to say with the force and part there, but you get an open heart for say yes. Around that area, the way it is, so if we help people like get water well like compound, please help the other people the way they did. For let them say get water. Open the door for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If them partnership, then if we able follow, we make them. I don't see people then get good heart in that country. If we able help them, we partner with them, they not get water well at the place. They will able dig that water well for them, maintain and find. Then open the door for other people the way the neighbor them, we really need water. Let them get that. Now that way, I think so we able begin solve this problem as small. Because if we just say no more, they rely on the Guma Valley or the company they already bring pipes and other stuff here. You know, fine. We need for diversify ways as how people get water. And no safe now well water themselves. Yes, safe way is here, the place advanced, but some people now well water than they use. You see? So now my own contribution that tonight. I'm sorry I don't talk plenty.
No, thank you very much, Ramal. We go note and down. So when the even before the dries come, we go see wetin, I believe say that thing will go down evolve more. And we don't know how to handle things. Thank you very much.
Exactly. And I want to make a note of that, because like I say, we all watching you to whisper to yourself. Now you for listen to, and more powerful. Not to wait till you to tell people, wait till you to whisper to yourself. And also you don't ask this question. Wait till you want left for we begin them. You understand? But when you sit down, wait till you whisper. And not for doubt yourself, your instinct. Once it exists inside you, it's possible for that to happen. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Lovely. M. Kanu say you want to be part of the change, make a counter in. Lovely. Just send a message to a Facebook page and we will reply you and we can take them from there. Just send a message to a Facebook page and we can take them from there. We don't come to the end of today's own program. And also we go lock for the week. We'll take a break tomorrow. Then we come back on Monday. Whosoever you dey, make sure say you follow waiting the well body people them say they. But it's universal. Wash your hand, wear face mask, social and physical distance, and always keep yourself safe. Till we meet again, Triple A say, ta-ta.